Hi everyone, Cody Nikola Latkovski here, and welcome to round 13 of the Nations Cup in the FI Gran Turismo Championships 2020. We're going to be driving at Dragon Trail Seaside with Group 4 cars. This reverse variant is also a really great layout. It's really a lot of fun to race on. A lot of overtaking opportunities, a lot of straights, and it's great to have a good, fast, clean, and hard race on. So really looking forward to what happens in this slot, and we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of practice. Got 7 minutes left, so that should be plenty of time to do a nice outlap, put in a good time, and maybe even get on the leaderboard if you're fast enough. Starting at the last chicane, going in third gear. And the important thing on this track is to really maximize track limits. If you can do that, if you can carry as much speed as possible, that's going to give you a lot more time, a lot more pace, and also finding the balance of the car is important as well. So playing around with the brake balance, and when the car tends to oversteer, when it tends to understeer, trying to find those really small finesses that you can iron out and use to help you gain some time. Once you figure that out, we are finding that you will be a lot faster. You'll be gaining time over the course of the lap. If you can be consistent, that's going to give you more time over the course of the race. And at the end of it all, it should give you a good result too. So yeah, coming out of that hairpin, it's pretty much a power track, Seaside. Both the right way and the reverse variant. So having a good power car is crucial, doing well. But being able to carry a lot of speed through the corners is important as well. So finding a car that has a bit of both, a bit of top speed, a bit of handling, considering that this is also a fuel race, a bit of a fuel economy as well, it's very important. And the SLS that I'm using, it ticks pretty much all of those boxes. Does struggle a tiny bit with pure pace, but that's already down to the driver, and because I'm driving, I'm going to try and get as much as I can out of the car over the course of the lap and over the course of qualifying and in the race as well. So maybe we can win with it, you never know. Just have to wait. So a really important thing about Seaside is getting a nice early entry on most of the corners. If you miss the entry, it's very hard to bring that back over the course of the rest of the lap. So if you're not careful, you'll be finding yourself losing really a lot of time. So for example, this hairpin, you can see I just missed it there. Generally you want to get a little bit of a later entry, which kind of goes against what I was saying before, but that's pretty much the only corner you do that. Every other corner you want to have an early entry. So for example, in these S's, you want a bit too early there, you can hold it early here on the left, dropping it down the fourth, over there on the right. That's how you go fast here at the reverse variant, but also just timing the braking, timing the acceleration, getting very early on the acceleration is crucial as well. So now we'll try and set a better lap time than this. 46.6 is not too fast. See there, we've got a really good exit. So we'll try and use that to carry some speed to the next lap. Down into turn 1. Looking as soon as the curb starts on the right. Getting in nice and tight. See there, I'm losing a bit on a previous lap, but we're still in front. So we go through the bus stop. Almost scraping the barrier there. A little bit earlier than last time. A lot more time, so we were able to maximize our entry a bit better. Bottom here to the right, going to the left, setting yourself up nicely for the S's. Dragging up the hill in fourth. This double left-hander, you really want to use a lot of the inside curve here. The outside tire just missing the curb. Into the final chicane. A little bit early there, so didn't get quite the exit wanted. Still should be an okay lap. Coming over the line of 45.5, it's about a tenth off. If you have enough time, maybe not, could get another lap in. So you can improve on the previous time. A lot better exit this time around as well, so that's good. If you have enough time to finish the lap, it would be to do so. Maybe a low 50, 45, maybe even a 44 if you're lucky. It's preparing to match, so it might not get, yeah, and you can see that didn't manage to finish that lap. Yeah, anyhow, we're getting into the lobby now. We'll see which drivers in there, see if we recognize any of them. It's good, we've got some really strong drivers in the first half of the grid. Not too many of them though. Yeah, we'll see how the race goes. You see there's a lot of front-wheel drive cars. So the only non-front-wheel drive cars are me and fourth place. That just shows how strong they are at a track like Dragon Trail, because you have to carry a lot of speed through the corners, and you need a lot of top speed as well to make that happen. The FF cars, they do seem to have that advantage around here. They are very strong in that view, but still, I think we can beat them. So looking at the points, 268 for the win. Unfortunately, even if we win this race, it's not going to improve our total score, but still we're here to put on a nice show, give you guys something to watch. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully as we get into qualifying, we'll have some action for you guys to watch. So with about a minute and 20 seconds remaining of warm-up, it's just really getting into the groove of things, calming yourself down, just taking it all nice and easy, not forcing yourself. That's really the important thing in these FI races. You don't want to get in under stress. You don't want to be having that pressure to perform. And that's a good thing with the warm-up, just taking your time, being very gentle and smooth, getting used to the car, and setting you up for very well qualifying. With that mindset, you need to come into that with a mindset that you're just going to try your best. You usually don't want to pay too much attention to who else is in the lobby. I mean, obviously there are some very fast guys here, but if you try and ignore that and focus on your race, you'll find that you'll be doing yourself a very big favor, driving a lot better, a lot smoother, and the car will be cooperating with you as well as a result. 10 more seconds till warm-up finishes. I will head into qualifying. So going into qualifying now in just a moment. The important thing is to be behind another guy in front. That's usually the name of the game here in Group 4. You want to be behind someone for a qualifying lap, because the slipstream that you get from the guy in front, he's braking through the air, and you have very little resistance from behind. That's going to let you get a lot more speed, and as a result improve in the straight significantly. Since this is a power track, drag and trail really requires you to carry as much speed as you can on the straights. And that's where it's going to come into play. So we've come out of the pit. We're behind some of these guys. Usually you want to try and find someone that's around your speed, maybe a little bit faster, maybe even a little bit slower. Try and use some tow so you can get a fast time. See, I don't really see someone that I could maybe work with. Maybe push a little harder, find someone. One of the Audis in front, maybe one of these Peugeots. No? See, they're all pulling off. They're all trying to find a place behind someone. See the Citroen behind. He's pretty much stuck to my rear end, so he wants the tow from me. That's fair enough. Give him it. So if you can get onto the back of the Peugeot in front, get something from him. You never know. I'm going to pull off a little bit. Just a little bit, so we have a bit of a gap between us and the guy in front. I'm going to take it nice and easily through this last chicane. And yeah, we did get a bit too much of the inside curb and the car was rotating, so not the greatest exit, but it'll do. Start of our first lap, we'll see how it goes. So here we are, having our first timed lap of the session. One thing is to not be too close to anyone when coming in through these really critical corners like the bus stop right in front. If you're too close, there's a good chance you might make some contact with the guy. The driver might go off into the barrier, they'll lose a lot of time. You could even get a penalty if you're not careful. And that really ruins both of your lap times. So it's always nice to have a bit of a space between both of you. Yeah, we're slowly catching the Peugeot in front, so that's good. Perhaps we left a bit too much of a gap because we don't have any slipstream. So that's fine considering it's only the first lap. Pretty average lap. It's okay, decent in all areas. We'll see how we go in this last chicane. Wasn't too bad either. So it should be an okay lap. Generally, if you want to be fast, Dragon Trail Seaside, you want to be aiming under 46s. So you see that P1 and P2, they both got in a 45. Got a 45.6, so that was a really good lap by us. No slipstream. See if we can improve that now on this second lap. Yeah, that was really close. If we guy in front, if he unghosted, that would have gone very ugly very quickly. And yeah. And the guy in front, he pressed on the start button and the car was slowing down, so that's unfortunate. But that's fine, we're going back to the pits and going right out again, so we didn't really lose too much. One thing now is just to find once more another space on track, not get in the way of anyone's lap. Maybe find a toe while we're at it too. I really want to attack the curbs in Dragon Trail. That's the thing about this track. Curbs are a bit, how do you say, they are a bit serious. Like, they will throw the car off if you're not careful. But if you time it right, you can actually use quite a lot of it, and it will gain you heaps of pace, heaps of speed. And so that's really what the practice is down to. If you can time it all right, it's really important. We're not going to have any slipstream again, perhaps. We'll see. Getting close to that Scirocco that's in front of us. Get a sniff of a toe. They were on the inside of Saudi. Starting our second time lap properly. Got a bit of a toe from the Scirocco in front, so get a bit of an advantage now. Carried a bit too much speed through that first part of the bus stop. Should be alright. I'm still improving on that best lap. Getting really close to the Scirocco now. If it should be able to pull away the S's. So slightly. That was an okay exit also through the machine. So we'll see if that can give us something. Don't know, maybe it will improve. Only just, yeah. So that's good. Any improvement is fine. We definitely could have gone faster. We did miss a corner or two through the S's. So if we can get close to the Peugeot in front. Perhaps get a bit more toe the rest of the lap, that would be great. speed. So he's pulling off. Thank you there with the hazard lights. Really nail this last chicane. Maybe we can improve. We'll see. I was on the limit. I don't know if it was really good or not. We'll see. Yeah, the session is finishing now. This is our last lap. And we just improve again. So not enough to take pole, but considering that we had very little toe on that lap, I think it's fine. Generally with a slipstream you can get to low 45s, even 44 if you use something like the Audi or the Peugeot, but considering we're in the Mercedes-Benz, it's still pretty good. So see that another guy going into P1, the Peugeot, just showing how fast it really is. Starting in P3 for now, it's a good result. Hopefully we can pull something off in the race. So we've got a minute and 10 seconds going. Guys still going around. During this time, let's talk about strategy for the race. So, strategy for the race, as I mentioned earlier, it is a fuel race with 4 times fuel wear. It is a bit of a tyre race. Not so much, but still it does matter. So what you can do, you can go a no stop. You can start on the hards and save fuel the entire race and go to the end. You can pit in once and start with mediums, or finish with the mediums by having the hards somewhere in there. Or you can even do a 2-stop. So you can do 2 stints on the mediums and just do like 1 lap on the hards. That's also an option. And but after that, if you go for something like 3 stops, it's already you're already losing too much time in the pits and not gaining enough out on track. So it's not going to help your race too much if you pit more than 2 times. If there were more laps, maybe, but for this 15 lap race here at Seaside Reverse, more than 2 stops is not recommended. We'll see what happens. Qualifying, finishing, starting P3, it's okay. Got a really long race ahead of us. See if we can make something work out of that. And, yeah, we'll just wish everyone good luck and have a good race. So, in terms of my strategy for the race, really depends. I might do a 1-stop, I might do a 2-stop. With a 2-stop, you really need to be careful with who you're getting in and out of with the traffic, because if you get held up in traffic, it's not going to do you any favors. You could get a penalty, could go off track. You'll just lose too much time to bring it back. So we'll see. Hopefully the race all goes our way, we escape the chaos and we have some fun while we're at it. that was the intro video for the Nations Cup. It's always great to see that. Really nice music, really nice video. And here we are at the starting grid. They're going to show you starting where, what cars they're using, even what liveries they've got on. So in P1 we've got the Peugeot RCZ, the 145.3, one behind him, an Audi TT. Both are two very common cars. Got me in third there, the 145.6 and the Mercedes-Benz SLS. And fourth we've got another Audi, and him in fifth. Let's get another Audi, but they're in a purple livery. Sixth place, another Audi. And then the second of the Peugeots in seventh. Another Peugeot in eighth. And right behind him in ninth, we've got yet again another RCZ with a time of 46.4. And only 1/10 behind ninth, we've got another Audi in 10th. Following him again, TT Cup in 11th. And I believe the fifth of the Peugeots is in 12th. And we've got the second of the non-front wheel drive cars behind there in 13th. Behind him, 14th, another Audi. 15th, yet again, another Audi. Following behind in 16th with a time of 147.1. In 17th place, the Scirocco. The very first Scirocco actually, with 147.2. And final two Peugeots there, with 147, it's a high 147. And that's it. 19 drivers, 15 laps. Lots of action coming right up your way. So stay tuned and enjoy the race. See you guys in a bit. So keeping the fuel map on 6, just to save a little bit more fuel. When we get started with the race, putting it back onto 1. And away we go. So we're going to take our time here on the first lap. We want to escape any chaos as possible, because that leaves the possibility to get some penalties, leaves the possibility to lose the draft, the guys in front. And it's just not going to help the race at all. So we'll take this nice and easy now. Oh, and you can see that P1 going into the wall. It's not going to do him any favours. P3 going for a move, sorry. And he's up into second. At this point we'll try and work P2 to catch up to P1. See how it goes. See the Audi behind me is looking very menacing at this point. Defend a little bit from him. While just trying to save as much fuel as we can. Saving the tires a little bit as well. Late down shifting, early up shifting, that's the way to go. Want to save fuel. Dragging the gears a bit more on the straights so we can escape the clutches with that Audi behind us. You can see it's really closing up. Gives us a little bit of a tap. Thank you, mate. And now into turn 1 for the second time round. So keep doing what we're doing. See, the field is pretty much pretty separated by now, even though it is the second lap. That's good. Everyone can start focusing on their strategies, seeing if they can make it work. That's what we'll be doing now. Following Matt there is Audi. Just gonna see we're really gaining on the corner exits, but so that we don't lose the toe, I'm not going to fight him. Just going to work with him at this point. Just going to keep saving fuel as much as I can. If I get close enough and I can really go for a move, then I will. Yeah, just at this point, being very conservative, doing what you can to save. That's the best way going about your race. Try not to interrupt others as well. That's a really good idea. So we're catching up to P1, which is good. So he really is struggling out of the exit of that chicane there, so we're able to close up by a huge margin, about 4 tenths and 5 tenths. Might even start playing with a fuel map if we get close enough. Around this point, you want to start thinking about saving a lot more. Put it down to fuel map 2. It means we're getting a little bit less power, but we're still having a lot of. We're still saving a bit more fuel, so you have to find that balance so that you don't lose too much time. Still able to save fuel, and you can see that we're caught up to the back of Matt there. Now we're going to go back into fuel map once we can catch up. Catching up again, put it down to fuel map 3. As soon as he starts pulling away, that's when you want to start putting fuel map back up. Back up to 1, you see he's pulling away a bit. Back into 2 because we're going to a corner. Way back into 1. That's how you want to do it. You don't want to change the fuel map too much when you're driving by yourself. There's no one in front or behind, because that's gonna take away your attention from race and from doing what you do best. But when you're close to someone and you don't actually have to brake quite as late or focus quite as much, then you can pull off a little bit. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm really close now, so I want to pull off on a short shift in the 6. I'm in fuel map 6 as well. Really trying to do what I can to save fuel at this point. Maybe now when we can get a better exit, we might go for a pass. Just not good enough. Yeah, before in P5 they had a bit of an exchange. Now Peugeot is up into 4th after dropping at the start. So they were just holding base in P2. Really close racing at this point. You can see P4 really closing up on the back of us. Time around, he might even think about going for a move. Let's see. Yeah, now we want to defend from P4. We want to push a little bit more. See there, the acceleration of the Peugeot is just immense. Go on the inside. We'll let him through because it's really fast. Really small nudge. Nothing too serious. We're going almost side by side through the bus stop. That's never a good idea. I was stuck behind P3. Maybe if you can get everything right, you can catch up to the first two. We're going to go for a pass on the outside. They gave enough room there, so thanks, mate. The hazard lights there. Sure, we appreciate that. Yeah, he almost went into the back of us. Trip to chicane, that's really compromised his entry. See that P4 and P5, they're fighting for position now. So now we need to catch up to the first two. We're starting to fall behind. Make up some time here. You can see our laps on the right, they're doing really slow. Lap 2, 46.9. And after that, it was all 47s and even a 48 last time round. So not very fast. And hitting the barrier there on the left doesn't do us any favors either. Starting to catch up a little bit. If we play it safe, still drive pretty fast, we can catch up even more and start seeing fuel again. So it goes. Come off a bit wide there, you don't want to do that. Bring it down into third. It's double left-hander. We're bringing it back to P1, which is good, and 46.4, which is a lot faster than the last time around, almost 2 seconds, more than 2 seconds here, so that's good. Back up to pace. I'm going to play it safe. P1 and P2 looks like they're going to be fighting a bit. Bus stop. Just touch the barrier on the outside, so we really want to avoid that. If one goes off wide, this is going to really mix things up a bit. Better exit side by side with P2. Oh, a little bit of contact, we're going to pull off there. Go for a pass. Get down the inside. CP1 there, he's swerving left and right, trying to avoid the toe. Just gonna follow him. Yeah, we're catching up in the corners, and you can see that he's really going to the left, that they're trying to avoid giving us a slipstream, which is really smart. That's what you want to do. We're catching up. Going side by side with P1. He's going to get in front because he's got a lot of acceleration in that Peugeot. This is turning into a nice little fight. Tried to make something work on the out. It didn't work. A little bit of rough stuff there. It's all good. This is a good fight. I like this. This is fun. To lap 9, we're not too far away from the leader. We're really starting to close up on. That's a telltale sign. Sorry, that his front tires are starting to give up a little bit. So the FF cars, they do chew through their fronts a bit quicker than the FRs. If we can, if we can bring that into a pass, you can see a little bit of contact there with P1. It's my bad. Should have held it outside a bit more. It's really close racing. This, you can see there, P3 and P4, they're right there. And do it again with one. Defensive. Still there, mate. Oh! Got too much to the curb. P3 now. See there, Matt goes into P2. This is a really close fight. 4 guys for P1, it's really, really close at this point. It's good to see. Now we're going to short shift a bit, pull off, so we can save some fuel. Go again. This is what I like. In Group 4 you have these different types of cars. You've got front wheel drive, you've got rear wheel drive, mid engine, rear engine, front engine, and you can see how the different characteristics are really coming into play here. See how in some cases they have an advantage clearly in some parts of the track, in other cases I have a bit of an advantage. At this point it's a really close fight, which is good to see. P1 goes into the pits. So P1 now is also on his really worn front medium, so we're going to have to pull back a bit, try and save, try and get an advantage somewhere a bit more noticeably. Just going to hold position behind him at this point. Just really saving fuel. Still a little bit too low on fuel to make it all the way without having to refuel, so we're gonna fill. When that's another question. Yeah, we're gonna go one time more. I'm going to really push. This was really not what I was planning to do a strategy. I was actually planning to do a 2-stop at this point. So I would have already been on my second stint. But that's the way the Nations Cup, that's the way the race worked out, that I actually decided, oh, I'll just go further, I can save a bit more fuel, have a bit more fun while I'm at it. The times we were doing are looking actually pretty good. I'm gonna keep doing this. Until our tires start giving up, of course. So we can eke out an advantage. We could actually do an overcut, which would be really good. Yeah, so we're actually pulling away P2, which is good. Actually, we didn't save enough fuel to go another lap, but hopefully what we've done now is enough to maybe just get us in front of the pit stops. That's it. going to put in up to 15%, should be enough. Come on, fast, we need the pit crew to work fast, come on. There we go, we've got 14% in. It's just enough. Oh, we gave Dylan a little bit of a nudge there. Sorry about that. Whoa, can we go for it? Oh, we're going for it. Yeah, we can't really hold this. Maybe we can. No, we can't. Never mind. So we'll pull off. I will save a tiny bit of fuel now. Running a little bit low on fuel. Should have refueled a bit more. It's all good. So we can make that last. Let's see. Maybe just. Get a podium if we're careful, if we play it smart. A little bit too far away. We're still doing. We did okay. Had a nice fight in the middle of the race with P1 and P2. 4 P1 and P2 actually. That's good. Be able to get ourselves a sneaky little P3 if we can time it right. Come on. Ah. Maybe coming out of the last corner, get a run on him. It's just a little. Oh, he ran out of fuel. We just got P3 at the end. That was really close. You see that, less than a tenth between P1 and P2. That was great. That was a fun race. Oh, that race had a bit of everything in it. Oh. So after starting P3, we come home in P3. Unfortunately, we didn't improve. We didn't lose. We lost a lot of time though in the first stint, fighting with the P1, P2, before even in some cases. So yeah, only thing I think I could have done better was save a bit more fuel. Obviously, that would have been great if I could have done that. Still, really good job to the guys on the podium. Really good job to the top 5 for the effort. Oh, Dylan gets the penalty there for the small contact. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't know he was running out. He gave me the hazard lights, but I was thinking, didn't think that he was going to be running out. It's my bad. 246 points, third place. We're going to apologize to Dylan for the tap. And we'll say congratulations to P1. And well done, P2. So that guys was a race, one of the few races this season for the Nations Cup, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing that, and I really enjoyed seeing the differences in the cars and the different types of Group 4s. So just having that all come together is great to see, and to be able to have a bit of fun while we're at it, driving with these guys, it's great. So, like I said before, we get P3. Not exactly the result we wanted. It's still a really good race after all. Yeah, it was a really good race. So, looking at the race result at the end, see that it was the top 5 were kind of like in a small pack of cars, all pulling away from each other. Then from 6th onwards, you see they started kind of drifting away a little bit more. The gaps were a bit larger. You see we even have 2 drivers that unfortunately they didn't manage to finish the race. Still, that was really nice to be part of, and a lot of fun, of course. So see you again. Obviously, there are some guys. This is only the 4th slot, so there is another one. Some guys might be coming in for the last race of the day. Some of them might be done for today, so you never know. So, in terms of points, we didn't really improve as much. You can see that our lowest score was 289. So even if we won the race, we wouldn't have improved. But still, it was good to do that one. It was a lot of fun, and it's always a pleasure racing against such fast guys in Oceania. Anyhow, thank you all for tuning in. Good luck with your races whenever you're doing them. And until next time, driving with the best.